This is one of the best looking wheels in existence, Jeremiah. You're making me regret having you on the show.
That wheel is the epitome of terrible, James, and I'm regretting even being on this show.
Few things affect the way a car looks both positively and negatively more than a set of wheels. A bogus set of wheels can make a really cool car look like crap, but the right set of wheels can make kind of a funky looking car look really cool. Today we are looking at a bunch of really good examples and a few bad examples of OEM wheels. And since wheels can be very, very subjective, I brought my friend Jeremiah along. I'm James, and this is the D-List. Thanks again to Omaze for sponsoring today's episode. If you guys didn't know, it is your last chance to win a 2018 Dodge Demon with taxes and shipping included. And because Omaze is awesome, they're gonna throw in $20,000 cash.
Oh yeah.
Here we go again. Doug, pull up a box. Yeah. It's not gonna.
Let it settle. Look, I did a lot of soul searching and not where looking to other people's souls. I dug into my own. Yeah, sure, the Dodge Demon has 840 horsepower and can do 0 to 60 in 2.1 seconds. You know, I realized I shouldn't be jealous of a car.
It's really great, Doug.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm almost allowed back in hospitals, fingers crossed. I got 2 of the best pigeons a Demon could ask for. And you know what? Nobody can make an envelope full of juice like old Doug does.
You're showing a lot of growth.
You know, I feel good about myself, so I don't need to compare myself to a car. So go ahead, tell these fine people to go to omaze.com/donutmedia. This is the last chance to win this 2018 Dodge Demon. Tell them that every donation supports the Ronald Reagan UCLA Medical Center, the same center that saved your life.
It is.
And you tell them Doug saved you.
You know what, Doug?
What?
You just did.
Well, I guess there's just one thing left to do then, right?
Take us home.
And now, back to the show.
Perfect. Just a reminder, today we are only doing OEM wheels. OEM stands for Original Equipment Manufacturer. Wheels that came from the manufacturer or were available as a dealer option. We're then gonna be ranking them in 4 tiers. Up at the top, we got impeccable taste. This is a wheel that was great when it came out. It looks great today. It'll look great on a car that it didn't come from the factory yet. Okay, right below that, we have a solid rim. Right below that, we have ugly, but cool. You know, it's ugly, but there's something about it.
There's
you know,
something
like,
underneath there.
Like Steve Buscemi of
yeah.
wheels.
Yeah.
Last but least, honestly, wheels that make us want to barf. Just straight up, I look at this thing, it makes me want to puke. So, you want to get into some wheels? Look at some, spinners?
It. Yeah, let's look at them.
Okay, first up, we got the 2016 through 2020 Honda Civic wheel.
It does this weird trick to your brain. You look at it and you're just like, this is not right.
Yeah, these are not good looking wheels. Like, how many people had to look at this wheel at Honda and be like, you know what? Yes.
Yes, this went up the chain. multiple departments.
It's probably like what people liked about 7 different kinds of wheels.
Right.
And then they shoved it together and they were like, okay, we all win. This is kind of like an example of what can go wrong when you design by committee. So they make me want to barf.
A BARF wheel.
These are some of the best looking stock wheels ever, in my opinion. They're, of course, from an R33 Skyline GTR. They're 17x9s. They're forged.
Simple, elegant design. Not doing too much, but it's just, you know.
Purposeful.
That's right.
Jeremiah, you're an engineer that hosts a science show on this channel.
I do.
You want to explain to the people what makes a forged wheel better than, say, like a cast wheel?
Yeah, so casting, they make a big mold and then they pour liquid metal into that mold and it forms the shape. And then forging, they take a piece of billet and they shape it. So they press it into the shape of the wheel and it maintains this grain structure. So yeah, when you got forged wheels, those bad boys are tough.
Sounds to me like that's one solid rim.
Oh my God.
Ooh, C4 Corvette salad shooters. Now, they're called salad shooters because they look like a kitchen appliance that shoot salad. Listen, okay, it's 1991. We just invented salads, and they are all the rage. People cannot eat them fast enough. Shoot it! This is a very popular wheel on Euro cars. So with adapters, a lot of people put them on, you know, E30 BMWs or like Volkswagen Golfs because they look really cool.
Yeah.
And you can get them for dirt cheap, and they're pretty strong. I like these a lot. They're not my favorite wheel, and I don't know that they aged super well. So I'm gonna say salad. That's a salad rim.
It's a salad rim. There you go.
Pontiac Firebird / Trans Am Snowflakes. I love these.
These, well, I mean, if you got a Firebird in this era, especially if you don't have these, you know, with the gold kind of inlay, whatever, the two-tone.
These wheels make me want to pair up with my buddy and smuggle a semi-truck worth of cores across state lines. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
This car is if Kid Rock were a car.
Yes. Yes.
And just like Kid Rock, I think these are exquisite taste.
For me, Florida boy, this is...
Yeah, these are Bawa to Bowler. This is the only set of wheels on the list that I own. Don't let that
okay.
influence you too much. They're actually on my Toyota Corolla that's right over there. These came off the 1982 to 1985 Celica Supra when it was still a Celica.
So when I'm looking at this picture, if you were to just show me the wheel without the car, I would rate it lower. But like we talked about at the beginning, like the wheel, in my opinion, has to help like shape the lines of the car. They got to like complement each other. And with that car, it definitely makes it look better. So yeah, I'm solid wheel with these.
Nice. So these are the BMW M System turbine wheels, and these are actually an alloy wheel with a turbofan on top. What a turbofan does is it helps to create a low pressure system and suck hot air away from the brakes. Most people think it sucks cool air in, but that's not the case, and we know that because we're smart.
Yeah, it blows it right out.
First time I saw these, I remember thinking they are so cool.
I'm gonna have to disagree. I do not like these at all, not even a little bit. And I know, I'm almost positive Max Max loves these. I could tell. I could just see him salivating through his Max back there, but I don't know.
This is the only show on any car channel because of Max that has a 5 Series BMW of some type in every single episode.
Because of the technology of it, I think it's
cool.
I think it's cool.
But I also think it's ugly.
But I think it's ugly. So
I agree. I think they're ugly but cool.
Yeah.
Mazda Miata daisies. It's because they look like daisies.
Yeah.
They're kind of going for like the Panasport, Watanabe look, classic race car look.
I thought the last ones didn't give me a tingle. The Science gave me a little bit of a tingle. These ones, I wouldn't look twice at these wheels. I would just blow right on by.
These actually make me want to add another category, and I can because it's a YouTube video, and who cares?
Yep.
So they don't make me want to barf. I don't think they're ugly, but cool. I'm gonna add a section right in the middle called "Nothing to Write Home About."
Hey mom, send a letter.
I love these.
Ooh yeah.
These are the wheels off the DC2 Integra Type R. I love that they come from the factory white.
That's so cool.
White on white, I think, is like the coolest combo.
Factory white wheels are cool.
I love them.
This is the exquisite taste ranking for me.
Yeah, classic. Like fallen snow. If you Google best OEM wheel,
yes,
this is what comes up on
Interesting.
Google.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a center lock, which is always sick. Instead of having multiple bolts holding the wheel on, it's just one big nut in the middle, and you need a special wrench for it. And sometimes they're real long. One lug,
One lug.
one nut. I think these got everything, man. I think they got a good design. They're multi-piece, which is always cool. Exquisite.
Exquisite, baby.
These are awful. They look like a friggin' black marshmallow.
You left it in the fire too long, you're blowing it out, and it's just a big puffy mess of black char.
Give it to the dog.
No, you don't even let your dog eat it.
No, just
so charged.
The one redeeming quality is that Car and Driver magazine found that using these hubcaps on the car increased mileage range by 10 miles per charge, which is okay, sure. But I mean, you guys can see from our initial reaction, they make me wanna barf!
Yeah, these are barfers, man. These are super barfers.
Dodge Neon SRT4 wheels weren't as this big, especially on little cars like that back then. Like now, you know, a Honda Civic has 20s on it, but I think these are 17s.
Ooh.
But they looked huge, and I think they're a really good design.
17s in 2003.
Big,
That's a big wheel.
Some big boys.
Yeah.
I think they're a solid wheel.
That's solid.
Yeah, solid. SR2 Dodge Viper wheels. You love them?
I love them. It was the car that was like, one day you could afford this. Flood damage, maybe?
There's probably a lot of Vipers in Hurricane wheels.
Yeah. One of them Louisiana Vipers.
I'm gonna go down the bayou, get me a Louisiana Viper. These are also 6-lug, which is interesting. But
Interesting on a smaller car.
yeah, also makes me think that there's some carryover parts from the trucks.
Yeah. These hold a special place in my heart, so I got to give them the top tier ranking.
I think they're a solid wheel. We can split the difference, put them right in the
right in the middle.
So these are SR1 Viper wheels.
First gen, huh?
First gen. These just immediately make me think of Hulk Hogan. These are 17 by 13
Whoa.
in the back. They're almost square.
Yes. I've never been as big of a fan of the Gen 1 Vipers, and part of it is I think because I never liked these wheels.
Yeah. They don't make me want to barf. I think they are ugly, but I'm pretty sure Carroll Shelby had to sign off on them.
Okay.
And I think that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
You don't see a lot of 3-spoke wheels, okay? And these by no means are the worst 3-spoke wheel on this list.
Ooh.
For that, we have my least favorite wheel of all time. The Ford Mustang Tri-Bar wheels, SN95 Mustang convertible, automatic with these wheels. I would be hard pressed to figure out a car I want less.
There's gotta be another car that's worse than
and
this.
like, sorry if that's what you drive. To each their own. I hope you love it.
Like a car that doesn't run?
I have 2 cars that don't run, and I love them.
James is like, I got a bunch of cars
I
that
got a
don't
ton
run.
of cars that don't run.
Yeah, I would take those way over that.
Yeah.
These are nothing to write home about for me. They're pretty standard, and I've seen a lot of them in my days in the 321.
These would make me write home, dear mom, please come pick me up because I just pushed my car into a lake. Turns out Ford learned how to design Mustang wheels eventually, and these are some of the coolest wheels ever. The Shelby GT350R wheels. These mofos are carbon fiber.
Really?
They were $4,000 each.
Ooh, each? Oh my God.
That's $16,000 worth of wheels.
Whoa. These are really cool.
Yeah.
Because they're like simple. And you know, they're not doing too much.
They're cool, classic 6-spoke. It's a race car with race wheels on it that were developed by NASA.
Yeah.
I think these are exquisite taste.
These are cool. Hold on. Okay, I got a thought experiment for you. Okay, those SN95 wheels, they just happen to also be $4,000. There's only like 3 sets in existence.
If they were carbon fiber, I'd reconsider. Like if those 3 ugly 3-spokes were carbon fiber, I'd be like, ugly but cool. Ugly but cool. Oh, one of the goats, the BBS RS. Now these came on a lot of cars.
Oh yeah.
Over 20 different manufacturers offered these wheels as an option.
Nice.
They're 3-piece. That means that the face, the lip, and the barrel are all different pieces and then they're bolted together. They're available in a ton of different offsets, a ton of different sizes. And if you can't find the set that you want, you can take them apart and order little parts and put them together.
It's hard to put these on a car and not make it look, especially these generation, like that gen of cars.
Like these are exquisite. These are the definition of exquisite.
Top, tippy top.
SN95 Mustang V6, automatic, dumped on a set of RSs. I might be interested. Fiat 500e wheels. These are, they make you want to barf.
Yeah, those are ugly.
Yeah, I can't tell if they're ugly but cool.
Maybe, I don't know.
I think they're either ugly but cool or barf. You want to split the difference?
Let's split the difference.
Nothing to write home
Nothing
about.
to write home about.
Ooh, Nismo LM series. There's a ton of different kinds of them, and some of them are going for $10,000 for a set for some old ass wheels.
That's crazy. I see some of these are magnesium. So it's really lightweight wheel that's really, really strong. Magnesium's also flammable though. So that's why you don't typically see them on a lot of...
Sick. I think these are exquisite.
Yeah, these are up there at the top for me too. They're race wheels, how can they not be?
Porsche Fuchs, classic design. They've been on 911 since the 60s. The first mass-produced forged aluminum wheel.
Forged aluminum, okay.
And they were on cars for a ton of years. There's even like a modern version of them. I think everyone loves these. I'm not a huge fan.
I'm with you. Like I said before, I'm not a big fan of bubbly wheels. We're probably gonna upset some Porsche fans.
The story is cool. Their place in history is cool. The heritage is cool. The fact that they were the first mass-produced forged aluminum wheel is cool.
Yeah.
I think they're ugly.
I also think they're ugly. So what does that mean?
I think they're ugly, they're cool.
Ugly, they're cool.
This is a great looking wheel.
This is
BMW M1. It's made by Campanile.
These are like better salad spitters.
Yeah, they're better salad spitters.
They're from that era, I'm guessing.
I love these wheels. Like you said, I think they're so of the time. The M1 is one of the coolest cars ever,
So cool.
and it wouldn't be as cool without these. I think these are exquisite.
Yeah.
I think these are atrocious.
No, James, don't hurt me.
Like, make me want to barf. I love that truck.
I know. But again, Florida boy, you know, like how the SN95 wheels didn't bother me. These are just hitting that nostalgic button to me. They're not the top, but they're cool to me.
I'll say, for your sake, I'll agree on solid wheel. What about ugly but cool?
Okay, ugly or cool.
Porsche phone dials, classic wheel, came in a bunch of different sizes. I know they're a little bulbous.
This looks like one of those like wind things that you see in people's front yards.
They shouldn't have been called phone dials. They should have been called decorative windmills. I think they're cool. It's hitting kind of nostalgia for me because, again, a lot of people put these on Volkswagens.
Yeah.
I think they're cool. I think they're ugly but cool.
I agree.
Lancia Delta Integrale. If someone was like, hey, what kind of car do you want? I'd be like, this one. Like, look how modern these wheels are.
I know.
You know, for a car that came out, what, in the 80s? And then they're magnesium too.
Oh.
Yeah, exquisite. Okay, so we are rounding out the list. It's been a long run, Jeremiah. Thanks for sticking with us.
Thanks for having me.
Next up, we have a very classic wheel from one of the most desirable cars with the coolest stories ever. Of course, I'm talking about the RUF Speedline. A RUF is an aftermarket car. Like the whole thing is kind of like aftermarket, but they're technically a manufacturer, and these are the wheels that come on their car. So technically, these are OEM wheels.
One of the first B2Bs I wrote for at Donut was the Yellowbird.
When I was hosting.
Yeah, when James was hosting.
You did such a good job writing it that you got to host it now.
Transitioned over.
See, there's room for growth here.
These are sick. These are the top of the food chain.
Yeah, these are amazing.
Yeah.
You guys want to learn more about RUF and the wheels? Check out this episode of Up to Speed.
If you want to know about some wheels designed and built by NASA, check out this episode of Bumper to Bumper.
At Donut Media on everything. I love you.